Okay. I think I'm here. I feel like I am alive. I don't know if you can hear me clearly or if there's crackle or if there's any other stuff. Here you are complaining about poorly stream. Hey, we go like 6 hours without those sorts of issues. He's likely to go 6 minutes. What are you hunting? What are you jumping around doing? Oh, he's hunting the rabbit. Look at him wiggle. You got him. Control the battery, wrinkles nose. Have you thought about just getting wired? No, well I can't. I do have a cord. Like that's how I charge the batteries, obviously. Like it's a rechargeable battery. But if I plug it in, it gets like an electric feedback through it. So the whole time it's this. If I've got the headset plugged in. That was wild. Yeah, it flickers. It's really weird. When it crashes, because for some reason when the headset disconnects, it wasn't the controller that did that. Because the controller turned off, it disconnected the headset, and when the headset disconnects, it crashes Twitch. And I don't understand, because it did it earlier today as well. Just when I unplugged the headset and plugged it back in again, it was like, no more Twitch. You only played with wired controllers in your life? Yeah, I think it's something to do with the headsets that I personally prefer, because the headsets that I use are generally the same brand and they're really nice and they don't have any issues with them for everything except when the controller's plugged in they buzz. Not through me, I don't hear it, but everybody that I'm in a party with or if I'm streaming, everybody else can hear it. What if we go one more out? Yeah. One more down, yeah. And maybe one more out just in case it's a solid block. It's not. Good. You have to reload the stream? Yeah. Yeah, it flickers weird, like it flashes. It's very bad. Like, if somebody has, like, epilepsy or something, then it's not a good thing. Because it flashes, it's like, it's fucked up. It's, yeah, it's gross. Hey, good afternoon, evening, Gian. How you doing, Tape? You came in just in time. Oh no, you probably got the notification, huh? Interesting. Has the realm been created yet? No. No, it has not. But I'll make a big deal of it. So I was talking to a couple other people that came in earlier today. And when the realm goes up, I'm basically going to plan it. Like, I'm not just going to switch it on and not tell anybody. I'll make a big song and dance of it on Discord and on Twitter and stuff. And sort of go, okay, it's going to be going up at, 10 AM Australian time, 4 PM this time, all that sort of stuff on this particular day. And then you'll know, because it'll be coming. And I'll stream from the moment that I'll be turning it on. And then getting people in and on the whitelist and all that sort of stuff. And I'll sort of make a thing of it. Alright, enjoy your Gurk, Michelle. I really need to remember to actually add that as a command. There will literally be a song and also a dance. There always is. It's the only way that I know how to do things. That was not the right one. Oh, that was silly. Nope. Come on, we're getting there. There we go. So we could probably do... Maybe we turn this into a pillar. I think that's probably going to be our best bet. We turn this into like a solid thing. How's a pillar going to go? Just a normal pillar. Because even if we do that, it's still going to be open around it, and it's going to be weird. Yeah, I might just make it solid. Make it solid for this particular spot. That'll be fine. And a bad accent. Oh, a song and a bad accent. You're not sure that's the best way to publicize a realm, but whatever works. Yeah, well, anything that gets attention. To publicize anything, you just need attention on it. Need eyes on. I don't, no. 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 And then, I guess here we do pillars. Of course it is. Of course it is. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Oh, that's so gross. I can't do corner stairs. I hate everything. Wood fence would look nice and thinner. Yeah, but there would be a gap. There would be a gap. That's the whole point that I made it a solid block, is because there's a gap. Also got the metal fence thingy. Yeah, I know. There's definitely a lot of different decoration things that I could do last. The wooden fence is nice and earthy and a lot warmer too. Yeah, well, the whole thing is more than likely going to be spruce, so it's probably going to be this stuff. Probably going to be built out of this for the roof and stuff. Or maybe even a darker. I'll probably even use a darker one, because there's a few different timbers that I could use. I think it's this one. Is it this one? No. It's got to be this one. Yes, there's a few different timbers that I can use. And I think I might, like for the roof, I might use a dark wood. Like a very dark wood. Or something. I'll figure it out, but that's decoratey. I could put a stone thing in the ground. Yep, I can. I put a stone thing. Oh, in the ground. Oh, in the ground. There you go. Stone thing in the ground. I feel like I could probably take away from that, actually. I could keep the stairs here. Oh, would I want to do that? Maybe. Because if it's going to go up, there's not going to be a gap there anyway. Because we're not going to do a roof. I think that'll work. Bring the roof one lower, stone in the ground, fence up. But I can't bring the roof one lower. It's like staggered. G'day, Hib. How you doing, buddy? Welcome, welcome. It's a little bit, something a little bit different speed today to what you're probably used to. But yeah, we're building a realm that we're going to open up, and people are going to be able to access and have some games on and stuff. That'll do. I'm distracting you from your Bunnings trip, Marcy. How dare I? But welcome, welcome. We were talking about you before, actually. Talking about coffee. Ah, gross. That's not what was supposed to happen. There's no way to, like, blend it in easy. It's just fucking hanging out. I suppose I could do one out over the edge that is actually one lower. Because that way it'll stop people from being able to walk off. Yeah, I don't mind that, actually. I don't mind that at all. So since you both arrived at pretty much the same time, what are you two up to? Marcy and Hib? I don't know if Hib saw that I wasn't doing a Souls-like and ran for the hills. But, if you are still here, Hib, what are you up to? What's been going on? You can't stay away, Wingers. You gotta close the stream, otherwise you cannot do it. Aw, that's alright, buddy. I understand. I will see you when you have some spare time. Alright, bud. We'll do what we can. Actually, I could probably just... Ah, fucking, it's nighttime and raining again. Does it just bank this shit? Did I say something about mixing Red Bull in Marcy's coffee, or we're just imagining things? She'd probably shoot me. She'd probably shoot me. Nah, that looks garbage. That looks shit. I don't want to do that. That's shit. Yeah, she'd definitely shoot me. Life has been hectic. You work full time and your kids are being homeschooled during lockdown. Oh, so there's no escape. No escape. So as soon as you get home to relax at any time of day, they are there. It's a good thing in some ways. But school is also a nice bit of free time for a lot of parents. Building a bird play gym from PVC. Interesting. And my streaming schedule is all over the place for your chaotic life. It's a very chaotic streaming schedule. It's very all over the place. But that's because I don't know when I'm streaming either. I'm just here sometimes. Sometimes I am not. Yeah, we're gonna do the whole thing. We're gonna do the whole thing. Your ladder's a big Minecrafter, so you have a soft spot for it. Yeah, it's an addictive game. It's got a lot of stuff. Don't worry, I'm not blind. I know the red is very garish, just for anybody that has joined since the stream crashed and restarted. The red is very garish, but it's work in progress blocks. So we're going to replace these reds with a different material. It's more just sort of testing things, and I'm protesting because every time I use materials that I thought about using and thought I might have as final pieces, people wanted to decorate, and it's not decorate time. It's looking amazing, a bit too much blood, but really amazing. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with a lot of it so far, but there's a lot more to do. There's a lot more to do. So I shouldn't be able to get in here. Yeah, good. Good. Get rid of that one. And then we can come straight across. And then we can go down for this one, yeah? Yeah, cool. And that means we should be able to go up for this one. Why is this open? I feel like that shouldn't be open either. I don't know. You have to pick up one of the stray foxes and take them home with you. You can... I don't know if you can tame them, but you can basically, like, earn their trust. And they'll follow you around for a bit, I think. So you can get in and out at the end. But I don't really want to do that either. Maybe we just do this at the end. Yep. Because I don't want to do these bridges with like traditional railings. And having this bit of overhang at the end kind of is a good thing in the long run. Because it means that we can build it up a bit. Do some cool stuff. So that side's all done. We should only have this side to go. Let me free. How was I going to do that? How is that to happen? Because it's just hanging out here. Maybe we do stairs. I'd probably do like upside down stairs and fold it in so it looks like it sort of folds into the actual wall, I guess. I don't know, that's going to be a bit dickish to do. But I will suss it out as well. What else we got? This one, it's going to be lower. That, and then this one's going to be under. That's the biggest problem with building this, is that sometimes it makes a full block. So I don't know if this, I don't think this will be one. No, okay, but if I was to do that on the next tier, makes a full block, and I only want to chop off the bottom half. So if I chop it off, it destroys the whole thing. So you got to sort of come out for it that way. And then this one I can go up. And then the next one I've got to come out that way again. And up. Fuck. Did I clear that one? Yes, I did. Then we're there. Did I not just fucking make you clear this, guys? Come on. Do it. There we go. Okay. So that actually was a blessing in disguise, having that extra piece hanging out. Because now I don't need to make actual railings for this at all. And I can just, like, I don't believe that there's anywhere along here that you can actually get out. I don't think so. I don't think so. You got totally distracted because you went to the bedroom for a minute and someone on the street was playing Blink-182 I Miss You. That's pretty funny. Fuck it, you can all come to Bunnings with you. It's better than the radio. Oh yeah, I suppose Mackay radio is pretty limited. Don't you have Spotify by this point? Spotify? A little bit of online music action. Nah, that's upside down. Oh no, it's not. Okay, I'll take it. And we'll go under. And we'll go. I don't think I can. No, I can't. Fuck. I'll just have to do it the other way then. The shitty way. We do well on the phone. You do love my Spotify. Sausage is only like Saturday here. Saturday? What? I thought it was a Sunday thing. Is it not a Sunday thing? So one of our main hardware stores, just for people that are all around the world, one of our like big chain hardware stores, they have a barbecue. What I thought was Sundays, I guess it's Saturdays, where they will sell you a sausage and bread with onions and sauce and whatever else. And it's kind of funny. And that's like their thing, is that they do that every weekend. I need one of you there too. The plague wrecked it. And the Karen that slipped on an onion. Cheapest best lunch. Yeah, well, I mean, the whole slipping on an onion thing, like the onions going under the sausage, I don't see that as a big deal. I've heard that that's blasphemy to say that. But I don't see it as a big deal. Like, it's done. It's onions, I guess. Oh yeah, the end's very different, isn't it? This one ended up nicer. Bunnings marketing deserves a medal. You don't eat onion anyway, and you agree that it's dumb. I don't know. I don't like. It's silly that it had to be changed. I think it's funny that it had to be changed. But basically, they went to this sausage and bread thing, and then they slipped over on an onion because an onion fell out of somebody's sausage. I don't think it was their sausage, but an onion fell out of someone's sausage and bread, and they slipped over on it. So they took Bunnings to court. And Bunnings now has to make sure that the onions go under the sausage. It's just such a dumb little, like, oh, okay, Do that. That's fine, I guess. Yeah, do that with it. Maybe. Maybe we do fence. Like we did on the other end. We do this. Marketing for the sausages will brings the whole fam. Yep. You've literally no idea what you're talking about, but now you're hungry. Yeah, it's just a fried sausage, just a simple little like a simple like beef sausage or whatever, just a normal one that you would cook on a barbecue, not like a big like bratwurst or anything crazy. But they do that on the weekends, like this big hardware store, like a big warehouse hardware store, does it on the weekends, and it's kind of hilarious. How is it nighttime and fucking raining again? Are you for real, game? It is sunrise. Make it sunrise. Good. No, not options. This. Weather. Clear. You bank rainy days, don't you? I know you do. What a waste of the court's time. Bunnings isn't even the one selling the sausages. Yeah. Well, Bunnings usually handles it for the charities. Like they're not making any money from it. It's all donated, but it's like a lot of the time it's everything's run through a third party, but they usually have Bunnings people there. $2.50? What? Ripped off. Good on Bunnings for taking the fall, but it should have been thrown out. $2.50 now. Gross. Bunnings would be the one with the overarching insurance. Exploitation, is that even right? Extortion. Extortion, yeah. Well, I guess. I don't know, maybe not extortion. But that's rough. Is that just for the sausage in bread? Like that's no butter option either? Good. Good. Because that's gross as well. You should feel bad if you want butter on it. It's not a fucking sandwich. Hib says, I miss actual life, mixing with other people, events and things. We've been COVIDed for so long, it's hard to imagine normal life. Oh, you're up in Leeds. Just plain bread, sausage and sauce for $2.50. That's at least 2 coins. I don't like that. That's at least 2 coins. Is this a full block? No, okay. So for this one, okay, that's what we want. That's what we want. That. I suppose we go like this. Ah, wait. Why did I do that? You can always substitute avocado for butter. You're gross. Someone ban Liana. It's weird to hear us talk about socializing. So many people have become recluses. Yeah, so Albatross and I are in one of the southernmost states of Australia, and we've been on and off lockdown for over 6 months now. To the point that just as things sort of start getting up and running again, it's locked down again. But most of the other states of Australia have only sort of been lightly affected by it, thankfully. But it's definitely painful to not be able to even visit your neighbours and just play some cards or something. Well, was Zach back in a 5-day mini lockdown? Yeah, and I saw on the news the premier's like, yeah, but there's no guarantee it's going to be 5 days because we're still getting a lot of infected. It's been full lockdown since before Christmas. Yeah, that's pretty rough. So close to beating it now. 15 million of the most vulnerable have been vaccinated. Nice, nice. And I suppose, like, there's a lot of talk around the world of, like, oh, it's the UK strain and all this sort of stuff. Like, you guys being in the UK, I suppose the UK strain, it's like, yeah, that's just COVID. Like, you wouldn't have a UK strain, it's just COVID. So you wouldn't have to, like, have that hanging over, whatever anybody else does. You don't think they've started vaccinations in Australia? No, not yet. Concept of time is way off. It's been more than 6 months of COVID. Yeah, no, I know, but I mean, like, personally for me, it has been like a 6 months that I've been off work, I guess. 6 months that I've been off work, and that's been a bit shit. Quite a bit shit. Because I've also been in lockdown. Because I was essential. I was essential once. I was an essential worker. Right up until the end of June. And then I wasn't. And now I'm at home. Building stuff in Minecraft. Which is, honestly, it sounds like the dream, but it's... Yeah. It's got its ups and downs. Deconstructed smashed avo on toast with dukkha, feta, and smoked asparagus. What do you mean deconstructed? This deconstructed shit that Liana was talking about before. Don't even deconstructed me. Deconstructed. What's a deconstructed avocado? It's an avocado, but you smash it yourself. Deconstructed smashed avo on toast. So you get the toast and you have the avocado separately. Yeah, so you make it. Stupid concept. Your rules are based on the UK strain? Yeah. What's dukkha? I don't know. Something. Oh yeah, and don't mind Albatross, because she's responding without... she doesn't have the few seconds of delay. So she'll respond to, like, something that I've said across the room instantaneously. So if she doesn't make sense, it's okay. She doesn't make sense in person often either. I'm kidding. She's gonna kill me. Literally that you make it and pay twice the amount. It's a great concept. Yep, that's the problem. Why would you have... It just looks like sliced apple. It looks like sliced apple. Which I would be more down for than avocado. Avocado is just like... It's just like a nothing food. Like, it's just like, bleh. It's whatever. Avocado and a sausage sizzle, like, it's... I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird thing, and you should feel bad for enjoying it. No, not really. You can enjoy whatever you want. I don't care. Especially if it's avocado, because it means that your opinion is flawed. I kid again. I'm on a roll with just saying horrible things now. I probably shouldn't be. Is that maybe. Hangs out a bit far, doesn't it? Hangs out a bit far. It's a bit doopy. Dukkha is an Egyptian blend of spices that also contains nuts. Right. Kind of like a curry spice, but with chunky pistachio or other nuts for crunch. Did Jack bring up the whole coffee argument thing again? Which bit? No. No, I did not. I just said that we were talking about it before because we were talking about coffee. If we do... So it's not going to be anywhere near as tall. So if we do this... Say what? 1, 2, 3... 4... Let's go 5. Let's say 5. Here. And then... sort of follow it up. No, not you. We do this. We'd have to drop it down a little bit. Which we can do. We drop that back. We drop that. We drop this one. Do these. What's wrong with coffee? Nothing's wrong with coffee. I really enjoy the coffee, like a coffee flavor, but I don't like gross coffee, I guess. But Marcy and I have talked about this before. It's like Albatross basically says, I need to drink shit coffee until I'm used to it. That's her argument in a nutshell. He should drink shit coffee until he's used to it. Whereas I'm like, no, I want to find a coffee that I like. So then I will drink nice coffee that I like, and then enjoy that, instead of like, I'll just drink this shit until I'm so indoctrinated that I just can't live without it. I cannot imagine life without coffee. Yeah, I know, I understand. I drink iced coffees because I love just that coffee taste, just that little bit of coffee. He thinks it's a shit idea and we need to wait until you move down, and then he will embrace coffee. Yeah, but she's going to cost a lot, because she's like starting to order coffee from like across the planet and shit. And that's pretty crazy. Like spending $100 on a little tin that makes 2 cups, which is insane, but kind of awesome at the same time, but also insane. So she's going to be a very expensive personal barista. Gross coffee. Yeah, I don't want to drink gross coffee. Your coffee shop makes it nice and creamy and smooth. I believe you, but everybody obviously likes different things. It's the same way as like liking different sort of flavors of ice cream or whatever. Like your pocket ice cream, if you will. And depending on what you like, there will be different things that your palate will be like, this is good and this is not. And I'm tentative to order coffee from pretty much anywhere, because most coffees I don't enjoy, but I love the flavor of a nice, clean, well-made coffee. Just most places, it's like, eh. Got to find a good coffee place. Yeah, for real. Yep. Be a coffee snob, that's totally fine. His iced coffee is 500ml with 3.8% coffee powder. Yep. It is. It is, because it's not about how much coffee's in there. Like, it's not about the caffeine. It's about, like, that coffee flavor. Like, I like a very sweet coffee. Like, I like that sort of... It's not about the milk or how much sugar content there is. It's about the actual coffee taste, like that coffee flavor. No, I don't think that everything that isn't iced coffee or Marcy TM is shitty and bitter. I've had quite a few, or a handful of nice coffees in my life. I know they're out there. I just, one side, it's me needing to educate myself more because I don't know what to order, because I don't know what I like. And two, there's so many people out there that just make shit coffees. You're free for me? Oh, that's sweet. You have to record it from all the different places until I find one that's amazing. Yeah, so I'm going to go around, I'm going to have a mouthful of coffee from 20 fucking different coffee shops. Not even knowing if it's the right coffee. Like, if I go and order, like, I'll have a whatever latte, fucking something. And it turns out that if I go and buy a whole bunch of lattes, it turns out that I actually just hate lattes. You know? Maybe I like cappuccinos. I don't know. Cappuccinos I've tried in the past were shit, but maybe they were just made badly. You so need a ristretto latte. Okay. I think if he tried a mocha, he might be able to bear coffee. No, because I don't want chocolate in it. I don't want it to be chocolate. Until it doesn't register as shitty and bitter and unbearable. Nah. Nah, you're not getting it. You're not understanding. You're not picking up what I'm putting down. I don't want to drink coffee because I'm used to it. I want to drink coffee that I like. It's like... Oh, I don't... And I like pineapple on pizza, but that's a whole different conversation. I enjoy pineapple on pizza, but if I was to come across somebody that doesn't like pineapple on pizza, it would be like, oh, you just need to keep eating pineapple on pizza until you're used to it. Like, to me, like, no, it doesn't work like that. Latte usually takes the bitterness out of most coffee. See, I ordered a latte, I'm pretty sure it was a latte, the other day. It was an iced latte, like a cold one. Yeah, cold iced latte. I know, crazy. The iced almost gave it away. But it was like, it was gross. It was really bitter. And obviously being iced, it's very hard to add sugar to that. On a medium roast that has more chocolate almond tone, so a Panama blend or even a Peru would fit. See, this is like... You flipping open like a textbook about coffee, and I'm sitting here being like, do I want milk or not? Like, I don't know, not on the same day, just over a period of months of things. And I won't, or I won't sleep for a month. Yeah, I know. It puts me off, because like after the third coffee shop of ordering a coffee that I hate, I don't want to order coffees from coffee shops anymore. Because then I'm like, no, I just don't like coffees from coffee shops. But I know I fucking like coffee. I just can't, I can't pin down... It's like knowing you like pizza because you've had round breaded thing with some sort of topping goodness on top, but you don't know what type of pizza you like. So you go around to different places and you order a pizza from them and you're like, I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it, because you don't know what type of pizza you enjoy. It's, I don't know. Problems with mocha is they use the wrong cocoa powder, it can actually make it bitter. It's like whiskey or whatever. You always say it's an acquired taste. No, that's bullshit. I just do that because I want you to have a shot too. Whiskey burns like fuck. It doesn't, like, there's good whiskey and there's bad whiskey. But see, that's a bad analogy again. There's good whiskey and there's bad whiskey. You know, you can have very, very smooth, very, very nice whiskey, or you can have shit whiskey. And if the first 10 whiskeys you try are garbage, you're going to be like, I don't like whiskey. But maybe you do. Maybe you like that flavor. Maybe you've tried whiskey essence and you're like, this is really tasty. I want really nice whiskey. Pine cone on pizza. Can you unsubscribe? Pine cones, delicious. Crunchy. Even in Ethiopia. Yoga Chief is your favourite. Rich coffee, mouth feel, and bright cherry tones with a well-rounded base. Really nice with acidic tones. I'm going to need you to check that posh coffee talk. Okay? I'm going to need you to... We'll back it up a bit. We'll back it up from year 3 of how to drink coffee training, and we'll just bring it back to like lesson 1. Sugar, more sugar. We Australian Hawaiian pizza is like standard here. I love that you completely stopped Minecrafting to rant about coffee. Yeah, this is what happened before. Albatross did this on purpose. You'll find that you'll eventually, what you like eventually, you just have to experiment and look around. Yeah, but I mean, like, that's the problem, because I know that I will burn out on it, and I'll just be like, nah, I don't want to do it anymore. Like, this is shit. Because I'll have too many coffees that just suck. And then I won't want to try them anymore because I'll know I'll be disappointed. And when you go to cafes and they're like, yeah, this coffee is only $7.50. And I'm like, I just want a mouthful. Like, they look at you funny. Can I just have a mouthful of coffee? Can I just have a sip? And they're like, no? Can you fuck off? Try ristretto in your coffee instead of espresso. It's a full body pulled shot, however not as much crema is extracted, so it takes away from those strong bitter tones and leaves you with the natural sugars and sweet acidity. Ristretto. What is that, like I don't... Just go for Nescafe Instant. Marcy will kill you. She wouldn't even drink Nescafe Instant for George Clooney. She wouldn't even drink like the high-end Nescafe for George Clooney. Lesson 1, you should never need sugar. Then that's even more of a fucking problem, because the sugar obviously masks a bitterness, right? It masks a bitterness. But like, if you have a coffee that is so smooth and so not fucking bitter and not burnt that you don't need sugar, that's amazing. That sounds awesome. You just face desk. You started this. You did this on purpose. You knew you were wrong to start with, and you just wanted to be wrong again. You think that what you're used to isn't how coffee tastes unless you drown it in sugar and syrup. No, because I've had nice coffees. You're not with me here. I've had nice coffees before. I've had good coffees that aren't drowned in sugar and syrup and shit. In simple terms, a ristretto is a restricted shot of espresso. Okay, fair enough. Did anybody here like coffee on their first ever sip? No, because most people try coffee when they're kids, and kids don't like fucking good things. Because they're dumb. It's like beer. No one likes beer on their first sip, but there's a lot of people out there who are like, yeah, no, I really liked beer after a little while. I think beer tastes like it's just garbage. But, that said, I have had some really nice beers in the past. But most beer is not worth drinking. Most beer sucks. And people are like, well, like you can tell. You can tell the people that have just sucked it up and dealt with it, because they're like, well, you know, it doesn't matter. Like, if it gets you drunk, it's a good beer. And you're like, no, it still tastes like shit. At least drink Macana. That's the brand again, I guess. You didn't like coffee until you turned 30? Yes, you did. You thought she'd back you up. No, of course not. You're gonna, and I mean this in the nicest possible way. You're gonna talk to a coffee snob about, yeah, just drink it until you like it. They're gonna be like, you're fucked in the head. What'd you put in the coffee that you gave me? All coffee is ruined for him. No, I've had good coffees over time. And I honestly, as much as I fully support, well, okay, I fully support Marcy being a coffee aficionado, barista extraordinaire. I picked up the coffee that day that she gave me, because I've had frappes and bits and pieces that she's made for me many years ago, but I picked up at her engagement party. She offered me a coffee, and I picked it up and took it in my hand and took my sip, fully expecting not to enjoy it, because I have had so many bad coffees in the past. It wasn't because I don't trust the way that she makes coffee. It was because of that knee-jerk reaction of like coffees that I have that have been made 95% of the time I don't enjoy. But there are fucking killer coffees out there. That was one of them. But there have been a handful. Your taste changes when you get older too. You didn't like coffee, olives, or whiskey until you were over 30. I still don't like olives. Whiskey's good. Coffee's good. I like the flavour of coffee. I just don't like the way that most people like coffee. I've had like 2. What do you mean I've had like 2? You're delusional. 2 that I like. No, well, if I went back and actually thought about it, I've probably had like 5 or 6 all up in my life that I've been like, this is fucking really good. But that said, like, the flavour of coffee, and those good coffees prove it, the flavour of coffee, they're the only 2 you know of. You don't know. You have no idea. That's the 2 that I remembered the other day. Like I said, if I go back and think about it, you're arguing about what I've done in my life. So you need to back down right now, because you're going to annoy me. Because it's, like, coffee, like, this is a bad example because it's full of sugar again, but like coffee ice cream, or like, you know, coffee with other things. Like, the coffee flavour is really good. It's really nice. And I can't find a good coffee, starting with, I'm not knowledgeable enough about what coffees are good and what coffees I like and what coffees I don't. You literally only brewed it to specification. Science tells us that coffee is extracted perfectly through water temperature, timing, pressure, and weight. So the reason I didn't like coffee until I was older was the first coffee you had were the coffees from your university campus, and it put you off for about 6 years. Yeah, a lot of like fast places and that sort of stuff. They usually are like conveyor belt coffee, I guess. Jim never has a second cup of coffee at home. I'm guessing that's an ad or something that you're referring to, because I don't recognize it. Airplane. Ah, that's a good movie. That's a very funny movie. It's been many years since I've seen it. You send me some of your roasts? It'd be interesting, but I'll just fuck it up. Like, that's the thing. Like, I don't know where to start. That's my biggest problem. And I can go to 15 million different cafes, but I don't know what I'm ordering. I don't know what I'm getting. And I haven't had enough in the way of trust in random coffee shops to just go out and just start ordering stuff. Because it's sort of like, yeah, it's fascinating to me, because there's so many different, like, can't fuck them up. Great coffee comes from great beans. Can make it like an instant if needed. You give me presents later. We'll talk about it later. Don't be posting anything now. So that one's kind of finished. This one's kind of finished. So it's pretty good. We could probably even hang a lantern from in here. That probably wouldn't be too bad. No, we can't hang a lantern from in here, because it'll be hanging on nothing. Wunderbar. We will make him a coffee fan one day. It will happen eventually. That's the thing. I am a coffee fan. I really like the flavour of coffee. Coffee flavour, I love. And I know that there is a way and a certain type of coffee that I love. Like, if we distill it down to, like, maybe I love cappuccinos. Maybe I love cappuccinos, like, because there's so many different ways to order it, right? It's like going in and ordering a burger if you've never had a burger. Or you've had a couple of burgers in the past that are really good, but you didn't really remember what ingredients were in them or ordered. They were just sort of handed to you. Like, here, have this. It's a burger. You're like, oh, cool. I like that. I like burgers. And then you have, for 15 years of your life, 95% of the burgers that you have from that point on are shit. And you're like, I know there are good burgers out there. I know I've tried good burgers. I really enjoy them, but I have no fucking idea what was on it. That's the sort of feeling that I've got. Like, I know that I would love coffee. As far as like going to a coffee shop, like I just don't know what my order is. I don't know what I like. Because, you know, maybe I like a cheeseburger, But 95% of the places that I go just do really shitty cheeseburgers. So I, in my mind, go, oh, I don't think it's cheeseburgers. I don't like cheeseburgers, and then I start trying all sorts of other ones, and it's like I'm sort of stuck. Don't get into any technicalities when I start out. Just try the basic ones from coffee shops to start with, then experiment afterwards gradually. I have, and it's put me off because like I've tried using one coffee shop and trying multiple coffees. You know, trying like lattes and this and that and the other from one coffee shop. I'm all for, just in most things in life, I'm all for giving places a second chance as far as making something is concerned. Because it might be a staff member that's a bit off, or maybe they have a bad batch of ingredients that day, or maybe, you know, whatever. So I'll order the same thing at least twice from somewhere before I'll go off it. Because I know there have been places that I've ordered my favorite meal from, you know, particular restaurants or whatever that I've ordered my favorite meal from and just had a bad one day. Like, it's just not as good. So I'll always be down to order something twice from somewhere, but then like, there's only so many times that you can do that before you're like, maybe it's just not as good as I thought it was. Or maybe it's a different type of coffee. And then, yeah, I don't know. It's difficult for me to put into words that I think... Oh, fuck. I forgot about that. Alright. You're going to let out a trade secret. The only difference between a flat white, a latte, and a cappuccino is 1 centimeter of foam on top of each. At most places. Yeah. Little tricks and stuff like that. I'm not too surprised on, to be honest. It's like cocktails. You know, working in bars for so long, there's only very subtle differences between a handful of different cocktails that are like, well, what's this one? What's the difference between this one and that one? Well, this one with this name is like a rum and coke, and this one with this name is a rum and coke, but it comes with a lemon wedge and a little umbrella, and we charge an extra $2 for it. But people order it because it's got a fancy name, and it's a cocktail of whatever. You've only ever had a real flat white once, and they're usually just small lattes. There's supposed to be a difference in strength. You asked one shop one day and the difference between a cappuccino and a latte, that they said one has chocolate flakes on top. Yeah, that sounds about right. Can we do a pillar? I know we've got the red pillars, they'll do. Is it going to be this one? Is this going to be a winner? It is. So we should be able to go up 2, and then probably 2 again. Go this one, it should be a winner. A good. Because putting it here, it's going to float. Yep. So should be here. Rockin'. And up 2 more. Yeah, no, you get me on the right topic, and I will rant about it and completely just stop what I'm doing. And just dribble shit for a long time, especially when I'm this tired. Because today I think I've been streaming for 9 hours or something. And probably only got like 4 hours worth of Minecrafting done. So this should be spot on. And that should be spot on. Probably end up turning most of this into timber. It's very dark. It is night time. Do that, and we're gonna do. No, we don't need weather. It should be mostly just crema. Tiny latte is called a piccolo. Wild how different each country is. A flat white should be a ristretto shot, a latte a double ristretto, and a cappuccino should be an espresso. Obviously having the peasant talk here, that's just the amount of caffeine effectively, yeah? Like how much coffee is coffee, yeah? For international competition, that's how we serve them. Oh yeah, Marcy is like a competition, like level champion barista. Like travels around and actually competes in it and all that sort of stuff. It's very exciting. Ah, you float. You suck. Wait. That means that this one should pillar. And it does. We should be able to take that out. Take this out. And we pillar it, yeah. I think I like the higher one better. So that should pillar happily, but I'm not going to use it. No, okay. And then that should pillar happily. That should pillar happily. This should pillar happily. Cool. Maybe we do another bunch of pillars here. Maybe we do chuck some down. Or maybe we chuck some here. We'll get rid of this one. And this one. We chuck them here. And then we push this one back. To here? Maybe? Maybe not. I do not know what will be the best. One, two. Oh, they're not going to go on here. Interesting. That's okay. We can probably do that. Get away with one of them. And then on this end, I reckon we do this. So that the pillars exist. You can fuck off. Existence. Subject to change. Of course. Maybe we go this one actually. Maybe we do that. Maybe we don't even do that. Maybe we do this one. Hey? Maybe we don't know. It really looks like a vampire castle right now. You don't want to be bathed in blood. Just imagine it's like a program, like a paint program or something, where it's like I'm finalizing where the pieces are going to lock in, and then when I press enter, they're going to turn into what they're supposed to turn into, and they'll be fine. Can't believe I'm doing all this with a pad. Hey man, doing it with a keyboard would probably, like, I wouldn't be able to do it. It'd frustrate me. Because it's like, it's very fluid with the pad as far as, like I have full control over the speed that I move. Depending on sticks and everything, which doesn't happen with PC. Like there's like, I feel that I have a lot more in the way of like fine movement, I guess. Estoba serves single O, so they should be good if the barista's decent. Oh, there you go. I think that's as far as where the struts are, I think that's pretty alright. They're not bad. We could do this, I guess. It's very simple support on this end. We don't have much space to work with here. Oh no, I've got to be up. I've got to be up here. There. Yep, cool, cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Excelente. And down here we're just going to have like a little wooden sort of rickety bridge. That's just going to be... I think we might put it here. Like here's sort of in the middle of the ravine, but I think we'll put it here so you're sort of looking at the church from one end when you cross it. I'll do one of these real quick. Because this is going to be pretty straightforward. Okay. Maybe Marcy can recommend an amazing place near Jack, and Jack can try all the coffee from there. I mean, she's welcome to give it a go. The amount of, like, there's so many coffee places down here, and so many cafes and different places that, like, we serve the best coffee, we have the best baristas, and then they shut down, and then they reopen. And then there's also lockdowns going on at the moment, so some of the coffee shops that are out there right now won't survive. But if you've got a recommendation, Marcy, let me know. You know where I live. You've been here before. A million years ago. Oh no, you haven't been here actually. You've posted stuff here though. You've been to this town. Obviously you don't go to the best joint this side of Canada. I don't think I do. There's too many in this area that don't do well because of too much competition. Yep. Yep. And with everything else that's going on in the world, a lot of them have shut down recently, and a lot of them still have ads and whatever else on Google and stuff, and they're like, we're still in existence, and then you go there and it's just cleaned out. I'm quite proud of these bridges. I'm quite happy with them. I'm gonna do like a little something along the outside as well. I don't know what yet, but I'm gonna sort of dress up the outside a little bit. I don't know if it's gonna be like fences maybe, or maybe trapdoors. Could do fences. Could do trapdoors. What sort of trapdoors we got? Could do this. Could do like some iron trapdoors. Do they stay flat or are they up? Ah, you suck. You have to power iron trapdoors to open them, which sucks. So I'd have to like... I'd have to go down like inside it and put a whole bunch of redstone torches and shit so that they stay open and up. Which is annoying. Even before shutdown, it's like, this suburb is busy. Even if we're shit, new people will still come because there's so many people. Yeah. High turnover of staff, no real training. Like I don't know of any coffee places that are like, it's supposed to be like the coffee capital, but like, what does that even mean? Does it just means you have a lot of places that have coffee? A lot of places that have good coffee? Like I don't know. Maybe we go out and we go like down, like Boom, boom, boom. Go down and then like this way or something. And come all the way along till it starts attaching again. And like along again, I guess. I don't know. Not that. That's not it. That's not what I want. But like decorative on the outside. Decoration comes last. Decoration is last. Stop it. Stop trying to decorate the bridge. Stop trying to decorate the bridge. Hey, Swift. How you doing, buddy? Welcome, welcome. You having trouble in Dark Souls 3? Oof. An Ape's phone ran out of battery. Welcome back, Ape. The Abyss Watchers. Ooh. Yeah, they're pretty rough. I haven't actually fought them myself yet, but that's coming. But they are pretty rough. Just from what I've seen, a lot of people have a very bad time. Okay. Alright, bear with me. I'm going to jump up. I'm just going to take a very quick opportunity. I know that a couple of you guys have just rocked up, but I really need to pee. And I think I'm going to take the opportunity to fill up my water bottle as well. So I will be a couple of minutes. And I will be right back. But in the meantime, have a game of cards. No, that's not going to work for me. Oh, did I lose the other thing before? Oh, good. Of course I did. 260 points, good. We're going for a coffee. No, I already have a coffee sitting next to me. I need to pee. Enjoy your card game. I will be right back. Hello! Sorry, there was an issue. Things were dropped. There was sinks, there was explosives. Stuff happened. But it is done. Oh. Get limited and you get destroyed, you quit, whatever game. Yes, that's Dark Souls. Hey, I won. Oh, second too late. I'm just catching up on chat. I know you guys are probably still typing. I'm getting there. The feeling of accomplishment when you finally beat them up. Oh, I'll live fine without it. Not as hard as the final boss in Sekiro, which nearly made you cry. Yeah, Sword Saint. Ugh. Bloodborne is better. There you go. There's some big words. There's some competitive words there. You went there for Hasher's Abyss Watcher stream? So you beat the 2 Abyss Watchers and then the final one came out? Yeah. Yeah, his Abyss Watcher stream was it was brutal. That was the last of our caffeine for today. So now we have whatever we have left in us until we fall asleep. In your opinion, in Dark Souls games, if it's getting to the stage where you want to give up, just summon someone. It's about having fun, not the bravado bullshit. Did I hear someone say Tetris is better? Yeah, I agree. Yeah. You play games for the fun of it. And a lot of people are like, yeah, but the fun is the friends you hate along the way. But it's like, I used to play through games when I got them. I would, and this is, 10, 15 years back, when I'd get a new game, I would jump into it on like hard mode. Like think like you play Halo on Legendary, or you play whatever on like difficult, and if there's like, well, you could do this and make the game easier, I'd be like, no, I want to beat it the hard way. Because then I can say, I have beaten it the hard way, and I will be a real man, and all the women will love me, and my dad will be proud of me, and, like, it's just a game. Play through it at whatever difficulty you think you're going to get the most out of, and if you jump into it, and you get to a point where it's fucking hard, make it easier. No one's going to be like, oh, what, you summon someone for a boss? No, it's so much better when you beat it by yourself, because that sort of person is a dickhead. And you shouldn't listen to them. Okay. So with the base structure of the bridges, I could change it all now. Now that I know what I want to do with it. But I think I want to sort of work out what I'm doing on the outside here. Because now that the bridges are done, it's like there's this sort of weirdness, I guess. They're basically done. They're not 100% done, but they're basically done. Because I could even, like, do a couple of these ones. Nope, that's not it either. Do a couple of these ones. Ah, that's dumb. I hate it. Maybe it's just the side ones that are weird. Yeah, it's not too bad. I'm still not a fan though. Maybe we'll get like some fence sort of pieces that go with the stone, like hold it up. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out another time. That is not a right now thing. That is a That is a decoration thing, and we leave decorations to last. That's fine. These ones are fine, yes. Let's change. Let's get rid of that, get rid of that. We'll grab another fence. And we're gonna grab... we'll go with fence for now. We'll just have the empty slot. Because now that we're sort of in town, the villagers don't want to be falling off into the ravine. The fence isn't for the path. The fence is so they don't just walk off the edge. We're going to do the same on the other side, all the way up. Duk, 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 up to here. It should be fine. Get rid of that one. Oh, now that the massive debate about coffee is out of the way. What's everyone's plans for, well, I suppose for the next week or two? I don't know exactly when the date will be, but like for the next bit of time, no one's going on holiday, doing anything crazy. You're disappearing, going to Mars. Because, I have a plan. Did I run down the street and get a cup of coffee? No, I still had a bit of iced coffee left. No, I refilled my water bottle and I went and peed. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. But I did drink the last of my iced coffee, so basically, because I'm already sort of well and truly at the end of my day, like it's nearly midday, and I was awake yesterday. Ugh. No, everything's in lockdown. I can't run down the street and get a cup of coffee. It's all closed. But I had the last of my coffee, so we have whatever we are awake with for and around now. And I'm not going to have any more Dex, so that's not going to help me stay awake either. Because Dex is great for keeping you awake when you don't want to be. Can I order from Uber Eats? Yeah, they'll probably be really upset if I'm like, yeah, I just want a coffee. But alas, at some point in the future, Liana, the stream will end. And we will be done. And we will have to wait for a new day, with new streams, and new arguments to have, and new rants to be had by all. I'm just gonna fill it with dirt. Do 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 do. I do. Do 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 do. I do do do. Did I finish Titanfall 2? No. No, I still have half the campaign or a few decent missions of the campaign left. And I really enjoyed the first half, but I haven't had the drive or the motivation to play Titanfall 2 over something else. And I am going to finish it, definitely, because it's there. It's currently installed and ready to go. But playing any game that I'm not like invested in, or not sort of like, I want to play that now, I feel is I'd really only be half-assing it, and I don't like doing that. I've done it once or twice in the past, being like, no, this is what people do, and it's not fun for me. and it's not fun for people that come in because I just don't really have much to say about it if I'm not really feeling it that day. But yeah, but I will be doing it, definitely. And if anybody does miss it, there's always VODs. There's always VODs on the tubes. I gotta start working on like highlights and stuff and like condensed versions of things. So that people don't have to sit there and be like, oh, 8 hours of Minecraft. Yeah, fuck yeah, I'm keen to watch that VOD. Coffee or tea, Ape? Coffee. Yeah. You weren't here for all that, were you? I'll take from that question, you weren't here for all that. We had a light-hearted discussion. A light-hearted discussion is what I'm going to call it. This cabin. What is this? This is a cartography table? Okay. An empty chest? Okay. I need cobble. I need that cobble, yo. There we go. Why? What's your opinion, Ape? Coffee or tea for you? What are you a fan of? What do you prefer? No, we don't need that. You're a tea fan? Bedtime for you, Hib? Alright. Take care of yourself. Take care of that family of yours. It's been a pleasure, as usual. And I hope to see you again someday in the future. Get some rest. Okay, we need glass now. We need glass now. And we also need to make our way up to this door somehow. So it's going to be the level. I feel. Get rid of this a little bit. Do a cheeky one of them. Maybe we just have it meet up. Maybe we have it meet up clean to the bridge. Like he's lived here for a while. He knows what's up. You always find the coffee has too much caffeine. I think that's kind of the point a lot of the time, but I know what you mean. Like I know people that can't, like they can't drink coffee. It's just not on, because it just keeps them up or gives them too much of a buzz. I don't know. Let's do this. Ah, it's gone. They're all gone. All the blocks are gone. I'll take that. And I will take a spruce door. And I will take some stairs. Some cobblestone stairs. And cobble. Torches, I guess, because he's got torches around his house. Just makes you jittery and anxious, yeah. Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of people out there like that. A lot of people that they can't really drink coffee. It's just not there. It's just not their bag, baby. This isn't gonna work, is it? Nah, fuck. Whatever. Then we have this. We have a door. Cool. We have fence to put across the back. We get rid of the torch. It's just a fence. It's just a fence. What do we got? What do we got in the way of gates? We got a good gate. We got a good gate around here somewhere. Oh, I can't rest with my elbow there because I'm feeling it. You can't get out here, but you got to be careful. Maybe we get a fence as well for out here. Because it would be silly, right? You wouldn't have a backyard. You son of a bitch. Huh. How to... That's not it. That's not the way we're going to do that. Do this. Go away. Tall trees, tall bushes. Hello, cat. I need to place blocks where you are. How am I going to do that? Maybe we'll just turn this cobblestone wall into just a fence. And then it'll connect up, I guess. That seems like a really lame way out though. You sometimes get headaches when you drink a lot. Oof. Get really bad headaches if you drink too much caffeine, yeah. Yep. Yeah, I knew someone who had to give up Coke. Like their favorite drink was vanilla Coke, and they can't drink Coke anymore because it gives them migraines. That sucks. Giving up one of your favorite things because it literally causes you pain is pretty terrible. It would suck quite a bit. Might grab a shovel. Oh, pardon me. That's that. And we'll have, let's grab a dirt block as well. Just to fill out the team. Two, three. Good, good, good. Well, I suppose having the 2 wide steps doesn't really matter at this point. Like they can be 3 wide. Because it don't matter. Maybe I even get rid of this side instead. Because then I can shovel, 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 shovel. So we are going to have like something on here. Does it sit in there? No, it doesn't. Like this sort of thing with like a torch on it, or a lantern even. We could do a lantern there. They probably wouldn't be too bad. It's going to be hard to sort of hang them further on, but I'll be able to place them on the walls, like on the edges of them. Or inside the outer part of the bridge. I don't know how much light they'll give off then, but we will be able to do it. Chuck them there. So this is not the road anymore. This is the road. The road cuts through here. Do we straight line it along the edge? I suppose so. I suppose we do. That means we're going to be getting rid of one of these trees. One of these big boys. Yes, sheep. Kind of like me with Titanfall, but you're just not really playing the Surge 2. Yeah, like if it's something that you enjoyed and you don't have like this sort of negative, like, I can't beat any of the bosses, fuck this game feeling, then it's, you know, more than likely going to be something that you're going to come back to and have fun with. It's fun, you just can't really be bothered to play it. Yeah, it's like that. It's like, you know that there's a certain amount that you have to do, and it's just there's other things that you want to play more. It's not a matter of that you don't want to play it. It's just there's other stuff that you want to play more at the time. Maybe we do a crossroads here. Maybe we do a crossroads here. Maybe we... do that. Good. Got a nice little road. Eventually makes it to like the docks. I need bricks. I need to do it now, or I'm not gonna remember to do it. Okay. Dock. You will be another problem for another day. This is going to be a big fuck off farm. It's going to be another farm or maybe cabins and stuff on the hill here. Like farmer houses and stuff. Or fisherman houses. We have our Super Mario roof here. It's very red. It's so red. Whatever we build that roof out of, we're going to build a little roof, like an overhanging roof bit for this wall as well. So it'll be the same materials. It's probably going to be spruce, but I don't know yet. I haven't decided. We still need to like fill some of these structures and actually like do something with the interiors, but a lot of that I consider decoration. So that comes later. Like occasionally I'll just chuck something together like this. Like you can't get into this room. Spoilers. There's no way for you to get into this room unless you dig into it. And there's nothing in there. It's just so that when you're walking around you're like, oh, what's that? Oh, hey, there's a something. Rather than just being a blank wall there. And I'm thinking about doing similar stuff along. I'll do like little rooms and little windows and stuff that'll just have things in them that you're like, ooh, there's something in there, but there's nothing. It's just like a 3D painting. We need to redo the actual buildings within the village. Looks like a sick build. I appreciate the compliment, my friend. Albatross so kindly did this tunnel when she had a bit of time. So she sort of filled it up. She sort of was working out like what lighting would be best and stuff. We'll work that out another time. Again, it sort of goes under decoration. Like lighting is kind of part of the decoration side of things. Looks like she really enjoyed lanterns. She was having a really good time with lanterns. Oh, it's a heart. That's adorable. She's a keeper. But we're probably going to clear out all these structures tomorrow. I think I might set that as my thing. I'll either do this or I'll do the farm. And maybe the wall. Maybe the wall. The little roof bit of the wall here. Still need to do a guard tower as well. Keep in mind, all of this is just basically the town. I still also need, aside from decorations, I also need to, once I've rebuilt the village itself and I know what villages I want to have access to, I have to then level them up, kill them, level them up, kill them, to get the villages, the actual shops that I want to have in here. We do have to like do some clean up around the edges from what we did today, and obviously have it so that it's not Super Mario red. We might even make it like dark oak, so it is this dark roof, like it's this color, because this is temporary, this is not real. But make it like dark oak all the way across for the roof side of things. I think that could be good. And do farm. We're going to do farm stuff. So we're there. We're probably, as far as structurally, we're probably about halfway through the village itself. And like the fortifications and stuff. So with pretty much all the stuff I just labelled off, a lot of it will be pretty quick. Like the farm's going to be pretty easy. I could probably knock over the farm in maybe half an hour, 45 minutes. Just boom, boom, boom. Done. Because it's just going to be there'll be a big wheat farm, big wheat section, and then there'll be a handful of other little bits and pieces. It's not going to have everything. So there's not going to be certain things, because when people play, they're going to want to go out and find them themselves. And just to have everything accessible here is sort of meh. But we also need to do our what's it called? The rift and waterways. It's not waterways. Waterways isn't the word I'm looking for. But like the lower level, the canals. We're gonna do shops down here and stuff, and like we'll have like a blacksmith in here built in. And he'll be able to walk through and he'll have like a balcony and stuff. The bridges over the lava ravine. That was today's job, so that's what we did. That's what we did today. That was probably 90% of today's stream was on this, on these two bridges. And they were fun, but we're not finished with them. So this red isn't permanent. The red was just a temporary brick I was working with, so I knew what was bridge and what was not. We're gonna do like structural supports underneath and like a broken big stone pillar thing that'll come down, and they're just sort of placeholders at the moment. Same for this one. The red is a placeholder. Being over the lava ravine is fun. The general building and area, yeah. So some of these structures, like these houses are vanilla. So the village was up against this, and we've just sort of cleared it out. We cleared out the little farms and one of the cabins that was over this side today. That's gone. Albatross cleared out a massive big chunk of space of trees and shit here today as well, which I appreciate her assistance. We got a lot of work to do. Today, what is today? Today's Tuesday, I think. Today's Tuesday my time. I'm probably going to sleep. Do Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night. The game isn't tagged. You got an empty game. Awesome. Thank you very much, DJ. Every time it crashes out, it seems to just forget what game I'm playing. But cheers, bud. I don't know why it does that. It's super annoying. But I appreciate you jumping in and doing that. But I'm just wrapping up, funnily enough. I'm just sort of finishing things. Yeah. How have I been? I have been quite good. Yourself? I'm very tired. We've been going for like 9 hours today. In different streams, because it crashes every time my controller goes flat for some random reason. What have you been up to? Taking care of yourself? Nearly 1 in the morning for you, Ape? Alright, well, too easy, bud. I'm sort of done here for the day, so I'm not gonna be doing anything too exciting. But I should be on hopefully a bit earlier tomorrow. If everything goes to plan. If it all works out. Castle looks dope. Back at uni, so stressing. Ooh, those uni stresses. Gotta love it. Yeah, it's all a work in progress at the moment, because we're going to turn it into a realm and then open it up so people can jump in and have like mini game days and that sort of thing. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting. Ooh. Yeah, no, it's gonna be, it should be cool. It should be cool. I got to do a little bit of planning, and I got to do a lot more work on the actual town itself. But it should be pretty sick. But yeah, so we got a lot of things to do. I want to do the top of this as well. To the top of this mountain, and deal with the buildings that are up here, because they're sort of overhanging and a bit weird. I think I might get rid of the buildings that are up here almost all together and do a big like wizard's tower type of thing, like overlooking everything so you can see it all. And we still got to do all the farms and stuff as well. And the farmer houses, and we're gonna do fishermen and stuff, and a market down the front and all that sort of shit. That will happen. It will come soon. I'm hoping to have the realm open by the weekend. So it's currently Tuesday lunchtime for me. Give it a big sort of centerpiece landmark. Yeah, exactly. This is the spawn point. This is where you spawn in. This is where the world begins. You are here in this. And then you can sort of follow the landmarks and the road to town. But yeah, it's got a lot to do. I'm hoping to have the realm up by the weekend. A dragon's egg kind of vibe. Yeah, everyone sort of has different sort of interpretations on what it is. Like some people are like it's a portal or it's a meteor or a dragon's egg or you know whatever it would be. And whenever anybody asks, like someone said it looks like a giant turtle shell. Someone else said it looks like a helmet. I said, oh, what is it? It's whatever you want it to be. Like it is. That is what it is. It is. It is what it is. But we should get it. We should get it done. We should be able to do. We might do. I don't know what I'm going to start with. We might do the like the canals vibe, like the Riften Canal type of thing down here, like the shops and stuff tomorrow as well. I'll have to decide. But I will be back on tomorrow. We will be having a full day. I do want to thank everybody that came to hang out today. I know we've had a couple of technical issues throughout the day and it has crashed once or twice. But we got there, and I know we ranted about coffee for about 45 minutes and I literally just stared at a wall while I literally ranted about coffee. Adding the fantasy aspect, yeah. It's because it's going to be playable on survival. So when people come in, they're going to be in normal survival, but it's going to be, you're going to have this as like a hub town. But yeah, no, it has been a phenomenal day. It has been a great day. But we will go through and just do a couple of quick thank yous for everything that happened. Alright, we want to thank the anonymous gifter for the 2 gift subs. Thank you for that. Very cool of you. Yeah, for sure, DJ. Yeah, I hope it goes well as well. Fingers crossed it's not going to turn into lava everywhere. We want to thank Wingers as well for the tier 1. Or for 2 tier 1s. You are also going above and beyond as you tend to do. I also want to thank... Why is it not coming up? Why is my computer not cooperating? How rude, computer. Do not do this to me. Wingers gave more subs. Yep, he certainly did. Again. Like I don't mean that to come across begrudgingly. He is a legend, a champion amongst us. But I also want to thank everybody that came through. So we did have a lot of people through today. We had quite a number. First off, for who's here now, thank you DJ for coming by and helping me tick that box with the category. Thank you Marcy. Thank you Leanna. Thank you Michelle. Thank you Ape. Thank you Darantaris. Oh, my eyes are dying on me as well. It's all holding together, Captain. Thank you Hib for dropping by. Thank you to Swift. That was quite recently. Thank you Hashira for coming by. Thank you Paulie as well. Thank you RJ. RJ came by for a minute, for a quick moment. Thank you to Lewis. Thank you to Cherry. My brain is dead. I know I'm missing people. I am very sorry if I have forgotten you. It has been a very long day. And because it's multiple streams, it doesn't actually keep the list, which is really unfortunate. But thank you so many people for coming by. You have all been very cool. And also, thank you everybody that contributed to the community event. We got enough points in there, so now I am going to go in and specifically craft and make You missed RJ's stream? Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, Ape. It was pretty good. There's actually a clip on the Discord. There's a clip on the Discord that you can check out of his adventures. Him and Al went into the Nether and went mining with beds. But yeah, we did get enough points for the emote challenge, the community challenge, the emote challenge. And that was really cool, because now it sort of is, it actually was done a hell of a lot faster than I expected it to be. So I will go in and I'm actually going to make some custom emotes and draw them up and be really pedantic about them, like the way I've been pedantic about all this shit that's taken me days. And when they are good and I am happy with them individually, I'll be making them one at a time, and I'm going to make them myself with Albatross's help. And we will have emotes, and they will be coming through bit by bit. We do have a couple of emotes on the way, but they are the generic freebie Twitch emotes, so they're coming, which is pretty exciting. Also, thanks to everybody that has subscribed recently, we hit the new sub point mark, so we actually have a new emote slot, so we can have another emote for tier 1, which is awesome too. Yeah, it's been a good day. It's been quite a quiet couple of days playing Minecraft as opposed to shoot 'em ups or beat 'em ups, but it's been really nice. It's been really nice hanging out with everybody. Really nice chatting with everybody. We are going to jump over and visit our friend Paulie Produced. So we are going to jump over and check him out with a raid. Paulie is a good friend. A lot of you know Paulie. Some of you don't. But we're going to jump over and we're going to go and check on him. He looks like he's playing a bit of Cyberpunk. I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know why he's picked Cyberpunk randomly out of the blue. But we are going to do a raid. We're going to jump over to that side. Spamming those emotes. Get into it. But yeah, when you get over the other side, say good day, share the love, and we will. Is that not going to work now? Typical Paulie Produced with things not working. There we go. Good. We're going to jump over there. We're going to share the love. We're going to do some raidings, and yeah, I hope everybody has had an awesome day, or will be having an awesome day. And I hope you have a better tomorrow. I'll catch you next time. See ya.